What is going on? You already know, man. It's the Orlando. And today, guys, I wanted to do a little test, a little shot stick versus button test. I mean, I know when a lot of streamers stream, a lot of people in the chat be asking the streamers, do you use a shot stick or do you use the square? Because a lot of the time, a lot of the streamers who stream 2K are comp players, and they're just really good at shooting. So people are really interested, man. Do you use shot stick or do you use the button? Or, in comment sections and people's jump shot videos, like my jump shot videos, people be asking, bro, do you use the shot stick or not? People are always wondering that. Well, just to let you guys know, I would say most people, like YouTubers and streamers, they be using the button over the shot stick. But I know people have always been intrigued with using the shot stick because 2K developers have always said, if you use the shot stick, you get a jump shot percentage boost. You're gonna get a higher chance of making a shot using the stick. But is it true? Is it really gonna work? So I decided to do this test. I decided to go into the my court with my slashing playmaker. Yeah, I have a play shot, but I decided to use the slashing playmaker because he has a 75.3 rating, so it's not like crazy high and it's not crazy low. And I decided to do an all around the world thing, shooting 100 shots with using the button and then 100 shots using the stick. See the comparison between the both? But I also, after that, decided to also go into the NBA games and pick an actual player, which I ended up picking Luka Doncic, the new Mavs player, and he has like a 91 3-point shot. So I decided to use him, try him out to see the difference in the NBA game itself, like, not the my court, but the practice facility for the players. And I shot 100 shots with the stick and 100 shots with the button with him, and we're gonna see what we got. All right, this was very time consuming. Let's just get right into it. So first, as y'all can see here, I'm just gonna be fast forwarding it real quick, man. I shot 100 shots with my slashing playmaker in the my court. He has a 75 3-point rating, and I'm using a brand new jump shot I'm not used to using, so it wouldn't be like unfair since I'm used to using my own jump shot. I ended up using jump shot 104. It's not a custom, I just used the full 104. I heard 104 is pretty good. It has a high green window, so I ended up trying it out, and the first thing I did was I started shooting with the button. As y'all can see here, a lot of people love using the button. It just seems so much easier to time. And y'all can see here, I shot a lot of shots. I started off kind of cold with using the button, then I kind of picked it up. And over time, I ended up shooting 71 out of 100 shots. That's 71% from the 3-point land with my slashing playmaker in the my court using jump shot 104. And actually, that's actually not bad at all, because I have a 75 3-point rating, meaning I should be probably shooting around 75 shots out of 100, which is pretty accurate. But after that, after I used the button, I ended up, hopping on with the stick, and I tried shooting with the stick. And guys, I am not used to using the shot stick. I don't ever use the shot stick, and the shot stick has its benefits. It always had its benefits. People say, well, the 2K developers say, you get a higher shot percentage using the stick because they want us to use the stick for some reason. They want us to use the stick for everything. They've been, trying to add in more stick features year after year after year. Like with the stick, you can choose to, shoot bank shots anytime you want by, I think, flicking up on the stick when you're shooting. You can control more of your shot with the stick. I don't know, but the stick's really hard. I feel like there's more room for error using the stick. I mean, they say you have a higher chance percentage of making the shots, but you also have a higher percentage of missing the shot just because there's more room for error. The stick, you can move it left, right, up, down. You have to just pick one and get used to like doing that. I chose to press up because I'm used to, like, I don't know, it felt more comfortable pressing up on the stick. And when I was shooting these shots, I started off really hot, and then I ended up with my 100 shots, I ended up being really cold. Like I just couldn't time anymore. Like it was hard to time by the time I shot my 100 shots. Like with the button, in my head, it's just like your finger memorizes how long you press. But with a shot stick, you gotta like flick up and keep letting go, and it's just like harder to time, like mind and hand memory wise. Like I don't know, I find it really difficult, to be honest, and ended up shooting 63 out of 100 shots with the stick with my player. So once again, with the button, I shot 71 out of 100, and with the stick, that's 63 out of 100. So So I made 8 more shots with the button. And that makes sense because I use the button a lot more, and I didn't feel like it was easier to shoot with the stick. I didn't see the difference with the boost, like the jump shot percentage boost or anything. I didn't see any difference. I just felt like it was harder and it was just more uncomfortable. And well, let's just get into the second part of the test, because we used the my court, we used our my player. Now we're gonna go into the NBA my league thing, and I picked the Mavs and I picked Luka Doncic, man. You know, the NBA new rookie player. I think he's gonna be rookie of the year, man. This guy's a freaking beast, man. He's killing it in the NBA. He's turning out to be one of my favorite NBA players, and that's why I kind of wanted to use him for this test. So as y'all can see, he has a 91 3-point rating. And the difference from this and the my court, you actually have 2 NBA players with you, and they're, you know, tossing you the balls. So you don't have to go chase your own ball around and run around and then line up behind the 3-point line. But Luka kind of just had this, you know, catch and shoot, which made it a lot easier. Because in the my court, it's just kind of a mess. It should like have like a ball guy for you so you can like pass it back to you. Because running and chasing down your own ball is so annoying, especially after shooting those 200 shots. So I had catch and shoot with Luka, and you know, we shot 100 shots with the button and 100 shots with the stick. So with the button, after shooting 100 shots, Luka ended up making 78 out of 100. I started off fire, bro. Like, yo, I was making all my shots, bro. I swear. I mean, at one point I made like 20 shots in a row with him. It was sick. And then I kind of cooled off in the middle, like during the 100 shots. And we're in the middle, like I struggled and I started missing a bunch of shots, which kind of got to my head, and you start thinking like, is my timing off or not? And his jump shot's kind of weird, bro, because when he picks up the ball, he goes from like left to right, or is it right to left? One of the two, and it's just weird. Like you feel it like freeze when he's raising the ball. His player freezes and it just tweaks you out, and it's hard to time his jump shot. So his jump shot's a little weird. It feels smooth. The release feels smooth, but when he picks it up, it's weird. If you guys ever tried it, it's weird. Anyways, I shot 78 out of 100 with the button. That's 78 shots made out of 100 shots. And comparing it to my playmaking slasher in the my court, I shot 71 out of 100. So with him, I made 7 more shots, which is, you know, that should be the case. I mean, he has a 91 3-pointer. He's better than my player at 3-point shooting. His jump shot, though, is not that great, but I still ended up shooting a better percentage, which is 78 out of 100. So now we had to shoot 100 shots using the stick with him. And yo, I struggled. I am not going to lie. Like, his jump shot is so weird and was so hard to like time with the stick. I started off like ice cold. I was gonna like redo this because I started off so bad. That would just, you know, mess up the test. I just had to tough it through, and I went through it all, and then I actually got pretty hot towards the end of his 100 shots. Like, I felt I finally got the timing down a little bit, and I ended up shooting 64 out of 100. I made 14 less shots using the stick with him. And that's how much more precise you have to be with the stick, because there's more room for error using the stick. So if you don't get the timing down and you don't know where the timing is, you're just going to be all over the place, bouncing back, or, you know, not a full bar, and early releases, late releases, all of that. It's just harder with the stick. I'm telling y'all, man, this test really showed me something. Like, let's go over the stats, okay? With the stick and the NBA player, I shot 61 out of 100 with Luka. And with my player, I shot 63 out of 100. It was a 1 basket difference, which is crazy. It's very similar with 2 completely different players. And then with the NBA player Luka, with the button, I shot 78 out of 100. And with my player was 71 out of 100, which is still very close. And yo, as well can see from the results, I just shot way better with the button. Maybe it's because I'm used to playing with the button. I've been using it since I first started playing 2K. I never swapped over to the stick and never felt comfortable. I feel like there's more room for error using the stick. And for me personally, I'm always going to use the button. I just wanted to do this test to show you guys. Obviously, this test isn't going to be super accurate. I'm human. I probably make mistakes, and I'm not a machine, bro. But you know, I use my own hands, and this is like the test I got out for myself, you know, like the button's just way better. It's just easier to time. So if you guys ever had a doubt that you feel like you will shoot better with the stick, I feel like you guys probably won't. I know there's some people out there who are just all about the stick, bro. But the only time I use the stick is if I use it for dunking and layups, bro. Just because I feel more comfortable, like you can control your layups and dunks. That's where like the stick is really handy. But otherwise for shooting, bro, the stick is not it. And that's just my opinion. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what y'all think. But these are the results I got. And if you guys want to do the test, go right ahead, man. But that's all I got for you guys here today. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe for some more 2K content. But for right now, guys, I'm the Yo, and I'm out.
Big racks coming, I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the Fit Lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in. Yeah, flex, I just wanna win.